going on YouTube? It's your boy Vince, and today we are back with another reaction. Today we're gonna break into I investigated if aliens built the pyramids. Come on, guys. Are you serious right now? Do you really think we built aliens could have built the pyramids? How would the aliens not have left any evidence, any trace, any clues behind? You humans are all the same. Us humans are all the same. We just need to get out our heads. Aliens didn't exist, and we built the pyramids. All hail them. But nah, man, I don't know. It is hard to believe that humans really did build these big old things. These things are built like mountains. There ain't no way they had them slaves picking up them bricks and putting them layer by layer by layer by layer. No, for no reason, really. For no reason. Well, for tombstones, nah. Y'all did too much. So we're gonna get into this video and watch Oliveira investigate these pyramids. So let's get into it. Let's go.
That's me in front of the pyramids of Giza in Egypt and the pyramids of the Sun in Mexico.
They are giants.
One simple question: did aliens build the pyramids?
No, not a chance.
No, we don't have aliens here.
I think we are the aliens.
What do you mean, how is it possible?
5,000-pound rocks dragged across hundreds of miles of ground?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
No,
All the way up here?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
It's almost kind of racist just to think that aliens.
What?
All major world pyramids are aligned with the Orion's Belt constellation.
How is that
They
racist?
appear to be aligned with one another, despite being built thousands of miles and thousands of years apart. And notice they're perfectly aligned with the cardinal directions. Their size ratio perfectly matches the Earth, and the coordinates mysteriously match the speed of light. How could humans have built these pyramids 2,500 years before Jesus? What if I told you they didn't?
Archaeologists will tell you they could build the Great Pyramid, but I defy them to do that. The Great Pyramid is literally impossible. It certainly doesn't make sense as the tomb of a megalomaniac pharaoh.
What if the ancient Egyptians had some help from the gods they worshipped that were, in reality, extraterrestrial beings lending them technology far ahead of their time? I flew to Egypt to ask the Egyptians myself.
See them looming in the distance?
I was gonna say, yo, we still don't have that technology to build stuff like that, right? Or am I tripping? Like, come on, now, there's no way. There's no way. Like, it takes forever to build a simple house. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way they building these big old pyramids. No way.
But was immediately met with disgust as I questioned the origin of their culture's greatest achievement and their biggest source of tourism. Aliens? Build that? Okay.
Egyptian.
Oh, Egyptians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why they get so mad when you ask that?
From Egypt had a few words of advice if I wanted to avoid being imprisoned here.
You cannot record like that.
What do you mean?
You have to get a permission first.
I see. We gotta lay low for now. But Gob's getting a little nervous with our antics right now. Do you guys think it was built by aliens? It seems impossible for humans to have dragged 5,000 plus pounds.
Did you see the aliens?
No.
So why you?
Are you religious?
Yes.
Did you see God?
Oh,
No.
oh, that's
not use that
deep.
logic
But I
then.
see the power of the God.
Okay, I see the
you see
power
the
of the
power of
aliens.
God?
Aliens built the pyramids?
No, it's not possible. No, we don't have aliens here.
Who built these?
All the ancient Egyptians.
How did they do it?
Actually, the scientists don't know about this till now. All the Egyptian ancient taller than us and have
Really?
built.
So we think the Egyptians were stronger and taller than the modern day Egyptians.
For sure, this.
Really? You believe this too?
Yeah, I believe it.
Wow, that's kind of a crazy theory.
All right,
You said
so what
he thinks
happened?
The ancient Egyptians were stronger and taller.
No.
This video is for educational purposes. Maybe it's offensive, disturbing.
We got a ticket. Let's go. But just so we're on the same page, according to the official narrative, it would have taken tens of thousands of workers working every single day for over 20 years straight, dragging over 2 million stones weighing 2.5 tons each as far as 500 miles away.
That is
Up
crazy.
A giant ramp they spent 10 years building beforehand to drag these 5,000-pound rocks up using rope and papyrus twine. That's assuming they somehow had the mathematical knowledge and godlike precision to create them as we see them today.
Grandparents, don't say aliens. It's not aliens. They are my grandparents who they
Is that why they get mad so mad? Because they feel like it's their ancestors? Oh, he put the cap symbol. That is crazy. But is that why they get so mad? Because they feel like it's disrespectful because my grandparents built this. You taking that away from them. It was not aliens. They built it. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Your grandparents must have been built like The Rock Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Dwayne The Rock Johnson. They must have been built like him because that is impossible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, them rocks are over heavy. They have to build up super high, and I didn't even think about the blueprints, the mathematical process to go through this to make it not fall down and break or something. Hey, I'm not saying y'all was dumb. I'm just saying, hey, that's cap.
My parents
built this.
Despite the fact nothing about the pyramid's construction makes any sense, no one here was willing to actually discuss the impossibility of it all.
We gotta keep a low radar right now. I think aliens built the pyramids?
What? The Egyptians here were absurdly protective of what they believed to be the work of their ancestors.
That was a close call.
And my guide was getting nervous the more questions I asked.
Okay, let's first talk about the history.
It is insanity
Just
out
1
here.
minute.
Okay. Ronagab is nervous.
I don't want you to be in trouble because we don't have information to record.
I see. We don't want to go to jail. I'm on the ops radar.
To jail?
There's a ton of police out here. Police already took our drone the moment we came in, and they don't like me.
Well, they like you. They don't like what you do. That's it.
They don't want people to think that the Egyptians did not actually build these pyramids.
I believe that civilization were built by our grandparents, and that's true. As each pyramid of that, there is a sarcophagus that should be for some dead person.
Now, this is an interesting theory, but the pharaoh's mummy was never actually found.
No original mummies found in any pyramid, for that matter.
How could they have done it? We have to go all the way up there to finish the pyramid.
Yeah. مرشد. بنشرح عادي. معايا. لا أنا مرشد ودي زباين معايا.
Why are they pressing them like that?
Take me to the jail. The Egyptian jail is terrible.
We're going to jail today. Okay. How about we walk around here a little bit and just take a look for ourselves? You believe aliens built the pyramids? Pyramids?
She just walked away, bro.
It was time to go inside the pyramid and take a look for myself.
Do you believe aliens built these?
No. Ancient people were smarter than the modern ones.
Really? Do you think we lost their techniques and technology?
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't believe in aliens doing this. I believe in human resourcefulness, intelligence, and daring mind.
Okay. Okay, this is quite the tunnel I'm seeing right here.
I don't know.
These rocks are seemingly carved straight through. Do you think aliens built these?
Absolutely not.
No? Really?
Absolutely not.
Who do you think built them?
Egyptians.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
How? What do you mean, how is it possible?
5,000-pound rocks dragged across hundreds of miles of ground?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
Yeah.
Stacked all the way up here?
Yeah.
Without human or alien intervention?
You don't need alien intervention. Have humans.
What? How though?
Nobody knows how. Oh, they be so thirsty. They be like, no, they didn't build that, but nobody has any proof to how this happened. Nobody like says, oh, they did this and they did that. Nobody has anything. They just be like, oh, generations and generations, and we had more technology back then. They don't know for certain. Aliens could have built this, and if they came out and aliens did build these, they're gonna have the dumbest look on their face. And I'm gonna play this video back and say, hey, they taking over the world now, but look, I told you they built this. We knew something was wrong. We could have prevented this.
Generations of stonemasons passing the information on how to work the stone.
How can we not recreate it today? Did we lose the information and the technology?
We haven't lost the technology. Technology is advanced.
So we have no need to recreate the thing. Okay. But what's more logical
okay,
is
that makes
alien
sense.
Intervention.
No, it's not, because there's no proof. You're just saying, oh, this must have been built by aliens, but there's no proof.
True. There's no proof on either side.
Whoa.
There isn't any proof, but there's proof.
This is living proof. There's no documentation as to how they actually built this.
Yes, there is.
Where?
Become an Egyptologist and you'll find
Are you
it
an
all.
Egyptologist?
No, but why do you need receipts? There are burial tombs of all the people who worked here.
Apparently we've only found one sarcophagus. And
You're judging things and saying things without all the information.
Okay.
True, that could be.
So delusional.
After having to
he is delusional, but I mean,
TSA to get my stuff back, and with corruptions of all forms everywhere I step foot here in Egypt, do I believe the Egyptian government would lie about their knowledge of the pyramids to benefit themselves somehow? Of course.
This is getting really tight up here. Do you think the aliens built the pyramids?
I think so.
Yeah? Wow, we're going high.
Finally, somebody said,
real.
like,
I cannot fathom how prehistoric civilization could have done this. Look at the size of each of these individual rocks. How could you get them up the steepness of this angle? This is crazy. We can barely walk up here, yet humans without modern day machinery are dragging these rocks all the way up?
That's cap.
We lost some of the most powerful technology of all human civilization, or there was alien intervention. Holy smokes, this is unreal. The precision of these lines is unfathomable. It's a straight line. Let's keep going through this tunnel. Holy smokes. The question is, what other caverns, tunnels, and holes are they hiding? Look at this. What lies beyond those gates?
A non-mainstream theory suggests
I don't know, it might be dangerous.
Some sort of infinite power sources pulling electromagnetic energy from the earth.
Pyramids around the world are like a big network of computers. All the pyramids in the world are aligned.
You see granite, sandstone, limestone. It's a technology, it's a power plant. We see these acting like transmitters for energy. I believe they were experimenting with electromagnetic energy and gravity.
Nikola Tesla believed the pyramids were built as energy generators to create limitless energy, and he even successfully recreated the phenomenon with his own so-called pyramid.
Although pyramids exhibit fractal energy much more efficiently than other types of designs, but what he discovered was it was the location of the pyramids that created the power. And when he built his facility, he did so according to the laws of where the pyramids at Giza were constructed, and it had to do with the elliptical orbit of the Earth and those sites' relationship to the actual equator. And because of that, he believed he could transmit power wirelessly.
Just before the government took his lifelong work, as his workshop coincidentally burned down, and all we're left with are fragments of his unfinished work, ideas, and inventions.
Conspiracy theory, was he on to something? Was he on to something, you know what I'm saying, that would have changed the world? He might have been. They might have been. They might have said, oh no, we moving a little bit too fast. The higher up said we moving a little bit too fast. Let's slow this down. You know what I'm saying? He didn't figure out something that he wasn't supposed to figure out. Hey, they knocked him off swiftly. And they knocked off all his inventions, burned the little laboratory down and everything. They got him. Not coincidence? I don't know, man. But I don't know. I don't mean to disrespect nobody, but I kind of like just entertaining the idea of aliens doing it. You know what I'm saying? It sounds cooler, but I mean, I understand people getting offended. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm an Egyptian. You know what I'm saying? We built these. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to take away our credit. I understand, but I mean, still, there's no proof on either side. That's just how I feel.
I'm gonna say something controversial. I think the Egyptians stumbled upon the greatest treasure in human civilization and claimed it as their own.
I'm sweaty, but thanks to this video's sponsor, I have Air Up. I'm gonna hydrate. This water is flavored through scent. More on them later.
Aliens built the pyramids? No. Egyptians? Yeah. Okay. A lot of people are drinking the Kool-Aid.
And I didn't meet a single person at all in disbelief until I met this guy.
I think we are the aliens.
Really?
Oh, that's a good take.
I think it's very unlikely that humans built these pyramids. 2500 BC.
I agree.
It seems too insane, right?
They talk about levitating, like sounds, vibrations and stuff, and I feel that can be true. The mysteries around sound, you can see how different sound, how you can shape different geometrical patterns.
With sound?
With sound. Like Graham Hancock and these guys, they're saying like the pyramids are much older, even up to 80,000 years older.
Okay.
And I found it really fascinating.
Yeah, that is fascinating.
Thank you, sir.
After talking to this man, confirming the potential use of sound to create unlimited clean energy, utilizing the pyramid as a giant power generator, the police were onto us and my guide, Ragab, was nervous.
We're gonna get kicked out?
To talk to someone here.
What do you mean?
What?
I mean, the police everywhere.
Okay, should we leave?
We don't have a permission. I'm
I
trying
see.
to push you to some.
I see. Okay, let's go. I believe that if most people believe that aliens built these, an integral part of the tourist economy would disappear. Or might
Oh, they
even
got
be
a police
better.
right there.
We will talk about this later.
Okay, is it risky?
Yeah. It's just about the idea. They don't want the idea cross through other people's minds.
With tourism comprising 12% of Egypt's GDP, my silly theories could destabilize this entire country's economy. So we got out of the main tourist section and went to a vendor location to speak to some locals.
The biggest, most far-fetched fictional theory of them all is that humans could have built these.
The more I asked, the more I realized people were afraid to dare question the mainstream theory.
Aliens built the pyramids?
Nope.
No, not a chance.
No? Who do you think built them?
I think it was slavery.
He said to put the camera down.
Maybe probably like a piece of wood and like something like a barrel or something.
They're our grandfathers.
Okay, how could they have done it though? How is this even possible?
Wallahi.
By the sand?
Yeah, he tried to make like a mountain by sand.
Okay.
And build the pyramid.
So sand ramps.
What?
Sand and ramps.
You believe that?
That is the only logic way.
Who built the pyramids?
The pharaohs.
How do you guys think they got the rocks up there?
Probably strong, very strong people.
Strong people?
Yeah.
Camel beneath me, I began my
He said, or
one-way trip
aliens.
to the Sphinx, which, ironically, may hold the most evidence of the pyramids being much older than mainstream Egyptologists believe.
The temple of the Sphinx is the best evidence that it's older than people think it is. All this evidence of thousands of years of rainfall on these walls, because the last time there was rain in the Nile Valley was like 9,000 years ago. So it had to be thousands of years older than that, because it has erosion from thousands of years of rainfall.
The Sphinx, the Egyptians don't talk about it. Like, it's just there, and they don't know when it was built or why.
There's the Sphinx. Look at that.
And after bribing our way to the front of the Sphinx,
Hey, thank you. That's how it's done.
I finally got a good look at the Sphinx. Just look at those layers of erosion. Come on. But we had to leave because Ragab was paranoid we were going to get our camera confiscated.
Now, did I get you arrested today?
I hope not.
Okay, we're gonna get out of here and cut this.
Let's say we grant Egypt this achievement of human willpower, godlike mathematical understanding, and precise knowledge of the globe when the world was believed to be flat. Can we also assume the exact same genius went into building pyramids 7,000 miles away and over 2,600 years later in, I don't know, Mexico? I flew to the city of the gods to look at the Pyramid of the Sun myself with my guide Carlo.
Before we go explore these pyramids, I want to tell you about the sponsor of this video. Arab. We have made it to the Teotihuacan pyramids, the Pyramid of the Rising Sun. Where is it? Right here?
No, is that one right there?
That big boy right there. The perimeter of the base of that pyramid is nearly identical to the Pyramid of Giza. The outline of these three pyramids from an aerial POV matches Orion's belt almost perfectly, and also, one of the materials used in that pyramid is allegedly found in Brazil.
Yeah, you're right.
How did it get here?
That's a mystery, actually.
Now, historians don't actually know
they don't
who
know.
built these pyramids. And while many believe the Aztecs may have built it, they actually found this city hundreds of years after it was abandoned. And given how cool it was, they decided to stay.
Teotihuacan was a huge city. It was like 20 square miles big. We should think this place such as the point of contact that the Teotihuacans have with the deity, with
the gods,
the
aliens.
Yeah. However, whatever interpretation you want to make out of it, and these guys had a great knowledge of geometry, math, astronomy. If there's something to communicate with out there, they probably knew how.
Who were the Teotihuacan people?
Oh, nobody knows.
Walking
It's a lot of stuff that we just don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that we don't know. Like, I don't know. Like I feel like you can't say I don't know to me and then get mad at me when I say alien. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you saying. Shut up! I don't know. I just like you can't say we don't got proof if y'all don't got proof either. That's just how I'm feeling.
Known civilization, we made it to the Pyramid of the Sun, another pyramid aligned with the cardinal directions.
Holy smokes! That is impeccable. That is huge. And it's epic. The stairway is in great condition. That's crazy. The question is, how could the perimeter of the base of this pyramid be exactly almost equal to the pyramids of Giza? It's almost as if the two civilizations communicated with one another somehow, some way, across thousands of years and thousands of miles. Maybe God, maybe an alien.
Yeah, we still don't know what were their main intentions or what was the main purpose of the exact way of building it.
As we headed to the pyramid,
nobody knows.
I learned something unusual from Carlo.
This place was designed specifically to amplify sound.
Some believe that the sound and frequency was built in such a way that they could communicate with a higher conscience and talk with other dimensions, aka aliens. Coincidentally, even the pyramids of Giza were built with some very specific frequencies and sounds in mind.
And the different frequency ranges, not only were those fine-tuned towards the human voice, in other words, chanting, there was generated incredibly low frequencies. And this seems to have been deliberate. They cause a sense that we're entering into otherworldly environments.
Right now, they're clapping right now. We're enacting something that they might have done thousands of years ago. They're hooting and hollering, and it's bouncing off the walls coming our way.
Yep.
Pretty impressive.
The question is, why would the civilization go to such lengths to build these hyper-specific frequencies, and then why would they leave it all behind? And it turns out, a lot of these pyramids were used for rituals. Dark rituals.
And what are these tinier buildings surrounding it?
All of them are altars all around.
So this was designed for human sacrifices.
There were other kind of rituals happening here. They did practice human sacrifices.
An ancient system of children being used to have their energy sucked or to basically conjure these entities.
Having their energy sucked. How do you suck the energy out of a child?
What do you mean by that? Well, it's interdimensional.
Hey, yo.
And so these entities will give you power or give you knowledge or do things for you or attack your enemies. But the payment in mythology, you've got to pay them in the blood of innocence. And that's in every culture, every society. Let's just say this. Reportedly, you take DMT and torture some kids to death, you're going to be with the devil.
What if all of these cultures, thousands of miles and thousands of years apart, gained secret knowledge or technology by the so-called gods or aliens by offering them human sacrifices. Why else would the Aztecs sacrifice over 80,000 people in 4 days at the reconsecration of the Great Pyramid of Tenochtitlan?
Could it be that our ancient ancestors were not primitive fools? Instructions were given about where to worship, how to build temples, and what to kill as offering, causing these monumental construction projects.
And you look around, you definitely see that this was a planned city since the very beginning, you know, there's no doubt about that.
As I walked up to one of the ritualistic temples, I wondered if the tourists and locals visiting were also defensive of the origins of these pyramids.
Do you believe that aliens built these?
No.
No? Who do you think built these?
The Teotihuacan community, which was like a mix of all the different Mexican cultures.
Do you think there was some divine or alien-like intervention?
Not at all.
Why not?
Why don't nobody think
Because I
that?
think humans are perfectly capable of doing that.
But take the Egyptian pyramids as an example. We can't even replicate the engineering given the tools and materials they had then.
Again, I think it's almost kind of racist just to think that.
I reject that theory.
Was aliens.
Racist?
I knew this would come up. I reject racism.
This was Mexicans.
Who do you think built these?
Humans.
I believe they had the technology capable of building these back in the day.
Definitely yes.
Yeah? Aliens construirlos?
No, people.
No?
No.
No?
No.
Finally, I met someone who thought for himself.
¿Es posible que aliens crearlos?
Yes.
Sí?
The humans cannot reply this kind of build.
Yes.
Exactly.
Too complex.
Okay.
For the human now. Too complex.
Okay.
For the human now.
Too complex. Okay. For the human now.
Did y'all just see that? Did y'all just see how he was moving? I'm not gonna lie, he is an alien. His body language, everything is just pointing to alien. He's speaking in the third person. Why is he talking about humans in the third person like he's not a human? I'm on to something. I got him. Come on now, bro. No, I'm not going. No, bro. Come on, that's an alien right there. I know for sure.
Pero creo que los aliens son seres interdimensionales, no como que de pronto se parten en este universo.
Why can we not replicate these pyramids today?
Civilizaciones pasadas tuvieron pues esa oportunidad de poder tener contacto con estos seres.
And so you go back thousands of years, wizards are taking drugs in these temples and interfacing with these palantirs, these crystal balls, which aren't really crystal balls. It's their psychic focus of an interdimensional connection. And it's like the things that aliens tell them, they come out and they tell scientists and it works.
Más adelante, cuando la sociedad esté como en un punto más avanzado, o como que está en el punto en los que los extraterrestres quieren que estemos, es que de pronto van a surgir o se van a mostrar. Aunque igual los avistamientos ahorita son mucho más como elevados que antes, porque de pronto vienen cosas muy interesantes.
And that's one part that I don't agree with on the alien side. Why is every footage or every sighting in 480p? It's unseeable. You gotta just guess. It ain't never no 4K clear footage of an alien. It's always some dumb stuff. It's always some old security camera that was made in 1963. You know what I'm saying? That is in black and white, and you know what I'm saying. It's never the new HD 2K, 4K, 1080p. It's never that. It's always bad footage. That's one reason I think a lot of the footage be fake. And weirdos be faking it on purpose too. It's like, hey, I should smack you.
Sadly, these people were still the minority, and the real truth seekers are outshadowed by the general public refusing to change their beliefs in fear of undermining the significance of their culture, identity, and economy by arguing that these pyramids were built by a different people of a different time altogether.
You know, they have like some kind of pride.
Sure. ¿Los aliens crearlos?
Of course not.
No? ¿Por qué?
Porque no. Lee un poco más de libros, amigo.
Read more books, my friend. I recommend books.
I need to read books?
Yes, please.
Why are people so hesitant to believe the truth?
They are studying.
Let me ask you this. Why does the perimeter of the base of that pyramid match the pyramids of Giza nearly perfectly?
He don't know.
I tell you.
Tell me.
Really don't know.
No logic needs to
Exactly.
be applied to this whole process, and we need to free ourselves from the dogma of the academic mainstream.
Also, whoever has the most viewed TikTok or YouTube short using a clip from this video, I'll send you
is that it?
$500. Post whoever.
I don't know, man. That's just crazy. This whole thing is crazy. Like, I never knew that. That's one thing I learned. I never knew like that the Egyptians and the Mexicans and stuff, they get so defensive when you be like, when you propose the idea that aliens built this and that their people didn't build this. It's understandable. It's just like, dang, I never even thought about that. Like, that could be like, you know what I'm saying, like a problem that would occur. Like, I don't know. That was pretty crazy though. Like, a lot of them, like, they like, and then like, it's weird, like the government too on that side. They don't even want you talking about it. They had, what's his name on lockdown? Tyler Oliveira. They had Tyler on lockdown with his little tour guide. He said, oh, no, good idea. Because you know the punishments in like different, you know what I'm saying? Hey, different places, they be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Egyptian punishments might be different. They might chain you up and beat you. I don't know. I'm just saying, that could be a possibility. But I don't know. Like, I kind of like just to entertain the idea of like, it could be something like aliens. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I honestly, I will never in my life, it ain't no way no humans picked up no 5,000-pound rocks. I don't care how many humans it is, bro. Y'all did not do that. Y'all did not do that in the mathematical process and all that. Like, maybe if we could replicate it today, I would be like, you know what I'm saying? That could be a possibility that humans did it, but we can't even replicate it. So, like, how do we do this? And then they talking about, but there's no evidence of aliens. There's no evidence that humans did it either. We all just guessing and saying like, it's really he say she say at this point. Like, it was like, you just gotta believe what you gotta believe. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think the aliens built it or the humans built it? Let me know in the comments. And y'all know, if y'all enjoy the video too much, the comment like button, notification button, subscribe button, all the buttons. Because guess what? It's me, Alien B5436967. We're coming for you, Earth. We're on.